Okay, here we have all the cutouts for the three basic shapes that you'll be building this week. I'll start here with the box. So we have in the center the four side pieces that'll go around, and you're going to do beveled edges on three of the sides. And then you'll have the base. You'll do four beveled edges on the base. You have the top with the four rim pieces. The top will also have four beveled edges, and the four rim pieces will have beveled edges too on three sides, not four. You'll want the bottom edge of the rim to be flat. Also, you'll want to remember that the box, the top edges of the box will also be flat that the lid will fit on. Going to move on here to the cylinder. We have the main body that wraps around the cylinder, and you'll learn how to soften that up so you can wrap that around. You also have the rim piece that goes on the lid here, and you'll need to do the same process as you did with the main body that wrapped around. And then you have the base. With the base and the lid, you need to use a rabbet joint for those two pieces. The cylinder is going to be a really interesting one for you to put together. A couple of things, you're going to have to get really creative, figure out ways to actually make this work. Because the main body doesn't want to wrap around and keep its form, especially at the top. You have to remember that this is a cylinder that's open at the top. So I want you to really think about this and figure out ways to stabilize that. Also, with the lid is going to have some of the same issues in that you're going to want to try to keep that form so that the lid fits over the main body of the cylinder. So think about ways that you can do that. And moving on to the pyramid shape here, it's an equilateral triangle on four sides. The base will need to have four beveled edges, and all the triangles will also need to be beveled. This will be a closed shape, and it's going to be more than 45 degrees. So think about that, because the angle is actually a little bit sharper, so it may be more like 60 degrees. But play with it. Make sure that it fits well before you glue it together. Now, on all three of these shapes, I really recommend that you do a lot of practice cuts on a little, some spare material. Play with it, see how it works. Don't just, dive in and do your final cut. You can also play with the cardboard. Make these out of the cardboard models, dimension them all out, and kind of do some prototyping, see how it goes, work with it. The best thing you can do is just really practice and have a lot of patience as you put these together. Create the prototypes, and it should work well for you.